Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Blogspot's Blockchain Today. This week's podcast will have an entire segment on agenda adoption, where we look at all of the news over the last week that is directly impacting the adoption of blockchain technology in the markets today. In today's episode, we look at what Australia and South Korea are doing with blockchain, and we explore AWS's latest disruption in the blockchain space. Let's start off with Australia. The demand for blockchain skills has skyrocketed over the last 2 years throughout Australia. The surging requirements are creating a job market wherein developers command a premium salary of over 300,000 US dollars and above. However, the lack of blockchain developers has left Australian enterprises fighting over skilled individuals in a small talent pool. The continuous boost in the field of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies has captured the attention of enterprises and organizations around the globe. Primarily focused solely on the transaction of cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology is now being accepted worldwide. It is seriously considered by governments, agile startups, and large corporations and influential business tycoons. Finding individuals that possess the required skill set to create enterprise grade blockchain solutions is proving difficult for Australia. LinkedIn 2018 Emerging Job lists blockchain developers as the number one emerging job of the year. The sector reported a growth of over 33 times over 2018. Despite the rapid growth rate, severe lack of skills in Australia and Asia has made blockchain developers difficult to find and retain. Blockchain job markets are now exploding. The blockchain technology related job market has marked a dramatic increase since the beginning of 2018. Data available from the analytics firm demonstrates a 316% increase over the total number of job postings requiring blockchain skills in the US markets, representing tens of thousands of blockchain jobs. The surge in demand for blockchain skills is driven by a huge interest by significant organizations that represent compelling use of distributed ledger technology. There are currently a few Australian platforms explicitly focused on blockchain development. The fast-moving, progressive nature of blockchain technology leads many startups to seek talent via remote job boards and LinkedIn. So this is a common problem that both developed and developing nations face together. Lack of developers is something that's going to be filled over time, and we will have to wait and see who will be the next EC Council of blockchain technology. While the Australian industry is booming and growing, South Korea has adapted to keep its growth rate and in the same rails by putting their industry on steroids. Busan has declared a regulation-free zone for blockchain development by South Korea's national government, a move long expected but now formalized as part of a larger liberalization push. Zug, Switzerland, is said to be one of the models for the zone. The Ministry of SME, or Small and Medium Enterprises and Startups, announced on July the 24th that the second largest city in the country by population will host a wide range of blockchain offerings related to finance, public safety, and tourism. Though it stopped short of fully opening the market and allowing for international level crypto initiatives, according to the Korea Herald. A total of 11 regulations have been lifted for the project. It is expected that investors will move 29 billion won or $25 million into the region by 2021, and development will be spread between the Myohen Innovation District and the Centum Innovation District, and also will include the Dongsam Innovation District. BNK Busan Bank, a Korea exchange-listed local institution, will supervise blockchain management as it relates to finance and might be developing a stablecoin pegged to the won. Hyundai Pay is supporting a payment solution that advances tourism. The company, which established itself in 2016 by the CEO of Hyundai BS&C, also a grandson of the founder of the Hyundai Group, signed a memorandum of understanding with the city in Feb of this year, which it said it would move its headquarters to Busan and help it develop blockchain infrastructure utilizing the HDAC blockchain platform. The other elements of the program include a public safety offering by Gyeoning province-based CoinPlug, which claims to be Korea's largest holder of blockchain patents. The development will include an app which allows citizens to video natural disasters and crimes and send the files to appropriate authorities, complete with location information. A reward system will encourage the use of the app. The next stage will involve a database that will allow for the storing and sharing of information. BNP Solution, a Busan-based computer company, will work on blockchain as it relates to fisheries. The region won't be completely regulation-free, however. ICOs will not be allowed, and the project is still decidedly conservative in terms of cryptocurrency. The stablecoin envisioned will be highly limited in terms of use. It will mainly be a component of a reward system incentivizing participation in the other local blockchain offerings and will only be redeemable at certain establishments, making it more of a voucher than a coin. Busan has explicitly said that the reforms are not designed to be cryptocurrency related. While the government's move has been billed as an exemption from regulation, it is more a controlled experiment with certain defined goals and is evolutionary rather than revolutionary and fitting with Korea's general and persistent suspicion of crypto. The plan was initially mentioned in April when Busan was reported to have won out over Jeju, a province already known for its relatively liberal policies. Jeju developed an ambitious and rather aggressive vision in 2018 to become a crypto island. Busan has long been a center for trading and finance as well as a hub for innovation, and it is the home of the Korea Exchange. The city has been working for some time on blockchain related developments, including the use of the technology at the port. The recent designation of Busan as Korea's blockchain capital is connected to a broad policy drive by Korea's current administration. President Moon Jae-in has been promoting so-called regulatory sandboxes that allow for the temporary suspension of rules so that new technologies and services can be tested outside the complex legal and bureaucratic environment in the country. So South Korea is moving forward with their title as Asia's blockchain hotbed. So while governments are doing their part in adoption, AWS has been making its own waves in the industry with their new competition. Launched by the VDF Alliance, the competition aims to solve how to calculate something called the verifiable delay function or the VDF in the shortest time. In its announcement, AWS paraphrases Justin Drake, a researcher with the Ethereum Foundation, explaining that VDFs are a low-level building block in cryptography, barely more than a year old. It is the V or verifiable in the VDF that makes the approach so unique. It's trustless, according to Drake. For the first time, it adds this notion of time, which you can build or which you can use to build all these cool things. Included in the cool things promised by VDF Tech is unbiased proof of randomness. Effectively, it could enable trustless, truly random number generators on the blockchain. Currently, these are pseudo-random and can be exploited by bad actors by effectively being able to guess the number. With true randomness, that wouldn't be possible. If the technology can be advanced sufficiently, it could help move blockchain to such extent as Ethereum from the energy-intensive proof of work algorithm that they use to one that they want to move with the Casper protocol called the proof of stake. The Ethereum ecosystem alone currently uses on the order of 850 megawatts to extend blocks. That's about $460 million in running costs per year, said Tim Buckman, a senior startup business development manager for AWS in the United Kingdom. With VDFs in Ethereum, there is an opportunity to bring down the cost to less than 0.13 million or for the 0.25 megawatts of energy to power the hardware random beacons. In fact, the competition is being held in partnership with Ethereum Foundation as well as other alliance members. The Interchain Foundation, Protocol Labs, Supranational, Synopsys, and Linux are sponsoring the event with support from AWS. As reported by CoinDesk previously, the Ethereum Foundation is already working on the VDF problem, revealing in February of this year that it was considering spending $15 million in the search for true randomness. VDFs are envisioned for the use of Ethereum's much anticipated proof of stake system called Serenity, to which Ethereum network will migrate in the next few years. The first round of competition will run till the end of September and will award prize money to the fastest design that solves the problem at the top. In the initial round of the competition, successful entrants will be awarded $3,000 for every nanosecond improvement. So this is definitely a move towards improving the ecosystem to spot and nurture talent in the blockchain industry, and we will watch this space more closely and keep you updated on the winners. So that's all for today, guys, and we hope you enjoy the video. If you did, then please like, subscribe, and let us know what you want us to cover in the next episode down in the comment section below. Thanks, and see you guys next week. Bye-bye.